Hi guys, for today's video, I'll be teaching you on how to deploy a React application to our Microsoft Azure the simplest way. So before we start on the video, in this case, I'll be using GitHub for version control. And for the resource that I'll be using, it will be app service or web app in other case. So before we start on the video, I hope you're already subscribed in my channel. And if it isn't, please hit on the subscribe button and click on like and comment if you need something or I can help you or assist you with. So I'll be glad to help you with your problems in it. So let's now start on the video. First, go to your terminal. It is up to you on what file or path you want to store your React application. So in this case, let's just put this in the coding and then hit us with the npx create React app. And then this is the normal bit for React. And then the next thing that you'll type, it is up to you. It will be the file name or the folder name that it will be using. So in my case, I'll just use React deploy like that. And then it will creating a new React app. It will install some packages that we might be needing. And it will also install some scripts and is and other things that it is needed for this one. So make sure to have Node already installed in your local system, and then make sure to have JavaScript also installed if you want to do React applications or code with React framework or the React library, I mean. So let's just skip on this part of the video for a more smoother pace for us or for you. Okay, in this case, it is now initializing a Git repository, and then you'll know that it is already done when you see the success created React deploy, and then it pops up with this happy hacking. Then after that, let's just go on cd React deploy, which is the folder that React created. So when we ls, we can see the files that it created on it. Then let's just open our Visual Studio, which is this case. We have this file, we have the public and the src. Now, for the purpose of the video, we will not be tackling on the file structure. We will be tackling on how to deploy this one. So in this case, we already have our application. So for us to test, let's just go and type npm start for us to check if our app is already working. As you can see in this one, the local uh, React application is already working. So before we go to Azure, make sure to have push your uh, local local environment code to a version or a remote one or a version control, which is GitHub. So let's just go to GitHub. As you can see, and then just click on new for this one, and then let's just leave React deploy for the repository name. So it is up to you on what you want to configure here. You can make it private, add readme files and such. So it is up to you. So let's just hit create repository. Then it will pop up with these instructions. So let's go again to our Visual Studio Code. And then we clear this one. Then we make this thing bigger for you to see. As you can see, we're now already here. First thing that we'll be needing is we get remote add origin, which is this case. And then we can create our own branch, which is this one. And then if you want to check on if it already create the branch, we can hit get branch and you can see that it has main. Next is we'll be just publishing our branch that we created, and it will also push the files and folders it has in this local system. So let's just git push the shoe origin main. So it is now pushing. You see. So if we go to GitHub again and reload this one, so you can see it is already here. It created some README files because it is already default and it has in the React. So now we can go to Microsoft Azure resource. Let's just hit on create a resource and click here. And the second one, which is the web app, click on create. And then let's just wait. So in this case, we will be creating a new resource group. Let's just name this as React Deploy. And then click on OK. For the web app name, it is up to us. Let's just name this as React Frontend 11. And just like that. And for the publish, make sure it is on container. For the runtime stack, we will be using Node 22 because that's the version of my node that already installed in my system unit. So for the operating system, make sure to click on Windows because Linux isn't supported yet. For the deployment part, you'll see that later. Here in the region, it is up to you or it is personal preference already. So in my case, I just use Southeast Asia. uh, Southeast Asia. And then for the window plan, it is already created. For the pricing plan, it is already up to you on what you want to use. You can explore other pricing plans. So as you can see here at the deployment, it is enabled, but if you choose the operating system Linux, it will not be uh, and it will be disabled. You have to configure on a GitHub action, which is in this one. You need to configure this one for you if you want to push it through or using Linux. So going back to Microsoft Azure, let's just enable this one. Select an organization. First, let's just click on authorize first and authorize your Azure App Service. Just wait until it loads. Select for the organization. Let's just wait for the repository to pop up. And then let's just search for React deploy, which is this one, which already detected the main branch. And then we can already disable basic authentication just for the purpose of the video. And I think that's the only thing that you'll be configuring, but make sure to enable public access for this one. Then monitor and secure, it is up to you if you want to enable application insights. In my case, I'll not be needing that. So we can just go to review and create and then click on create. So let's just skip on this part of the video because it might took a while to load and deploy the resource. As you can see, our deployment is already complete. We can view some deployment details if we want to know if it errors, we can view on where it pops up on that error. So now we can already go to resource. Make sure the status is already running. The resource group is this one. The location is in this. And the default domain, you can access your application through here. So it is still in progress. We can wait for this to build application, but we can go already to the domain for us to check. So while it is still publishing, it will pop up with this. Let's just wait because it is still loading. So let's just skip on the part of the video that is already done because it might took a while. So hi guys, it took a while on deploying the simple application here at web app. So as you can see, it is already successful on this time. And then you can, for another information, you can also view logs, which is in the deployment logs. In this case, you can go to the deployment and it will go with the deployment center. You can also build and deploy logs. You can see this one. When you click, you will be redirected to the GitHub, and you can see the steps or the steps that the job do here at GitHub Actions or the workflow that created automatically for you. You can see the complete job, the post to login, the deploy to Azure web app. You can see one by one. And then after that, it is already deployed. You can view, in this case, you can go to the link already. But when I was deploying, I ran into a problem that it pops up with the you do not have permission, which is this case. This is another domain that you do not have permission to view this directory or page. So I cross to solve that problem. You can go to configuration here at your setting, then just wait for it to load, and then it will pop up into this general setting, default documents, and path mappings. So go to path mappings, and then here at the new virtual application or directory, you need to edit this. You need to edit this virtual path because the normal of this is site slash www root, and it doesn't have the slash build. And then after that, just click on OK if you're already done, and then click on save. Make sure to click on save, and then just refresh after that. And then after that, you can already go to the resource that you created. And then, as you can see, this one, you do not have permission. That was the first try. Now, when I go in this case, I can reload it again. And when I reload this too, it will now pop up with it. So that's how you deploy a React application to Microsoft Azure Web App or App Service. So I hope it helps you. So if you have some questions, leave it at the comment section. So if you want to have some uh, what do you call this credits for Azure, you can watch my Azure videos on how I able to redeem a free $150 credit using my .edu.ph account. So you can do it also in your case. You can watch that video if you want that too. So I hope it helps you in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's all for the video guys today. Thank you.